Hi friends, today we are going to review drawing conclusions. Now remember, when you draw a conclusion, you make an inference. That means kind of like a guess, using the information that is given. It's an educated guess because you're able to use the details to support your claim, your conclusion. So I'm going to use an example from the story, which we talked a little bit about in your ed puzzle. So this won't be new information. So I'm going to pull 3 details from the story, and I'm going to see if you can kind of think about what conclusion you can draw from these details. So, at one point in the story, Glen May gathered plants she was going to use for dye. Alright, so she wasn't going to, or she was going to use these plants that she gathered to dye the rug that she had made. Okay, that's one detail from the story. Geraldine ate the plants that Glen May had gathered. Okay, so Glen May was going to use the plants for the dye, but Geraldine ate them. So of course we know she had to go and get some dye from the store. The last detail is when Glen May did dye the wool with the dye she got from the store. She got the colors she wanted, the colors that the plants would have made. It turned red, brown, and black. Bit of a mess over here. When Glen May dyes the wool, it turned brown, red, and black. Okay, so these are our details. Glen May gathered the plants she was going to use as dye. Then Geraldine ate the plants. So of course she had to go get dye from the store. So when she dyed the wool, it turned brown, red, and black. What is a conclusion we could draw from the story, or we could draw from these details about Geraldine in this situation? Well, if you remember from the story, Geraldine thinks the plants she ate are going to dye her coat. Because, remember, the rug is made out of her mohair. Oh, that's what their hair is called. And Glen May was going to use those plants to turn it those colors. So Geraldine thinks, oh no, I ate them. I think these plants are going to turn me brown, red, and black. So when you use these details to make a conclusion, it's all about justifying and supporting your claim, right? So I can claim that she thinks that because she ate these plants that were going to be used as dye, she sees the colors that the rug becomes, and she thinks that she is going to die, that she is going to get dyed because of eating those plants that are used for dye. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go in and you're going to like play detective, and I have a bunch of different situations where you're going to read details about something that's happening, and you're going to tell me what's happening using this same inference map format. Okay, so you're going to do that, read the details, and tell me what is happening based on the information that the details are giving you. Okay, so good luck, my little detectives.